Okay, starting at one guard for Granite City, 5'10" sophomore, Zach May, number 10. At the other guard, number 12, a senior, Tim Wallace.
That Zach May had 19 last night, Hack.
Okay, 19 against Effingham, number 23, Janelle Goodwin, 6-foot senior. Then there are two big guys in the back of that zone, Chris Tyndall at 6'6", number 41, and Dustin Brewer, number 50 at 6'5". Tyndall's a junior. They're coached by John Van Buskirk. He's been there quite a while.
And they changed it up on us here tonight, Hack. They went with number 22, Matt Pistorius, a 6'3" sophomore, in place of Jawan Goodwin.
Well, they ran that one past me there. I was jumping out ahead.
All right, and for your Mount Vernon Rams, they come into the 14-1. Kyle McClure, number 15, a 6'1" junior. John Nockey, number 44, 5'8" junior. Chris Morgan, number 43, a 6'2" junior. Kent Williams, number... All right.
He moved down the floor pretty well. Look at this.
Wallace gets it to Brewer. He takes it down in low. Tip Gamber comes up with it.
I don't understand why a 6'6" guy passes it off in the paint at the basket.
Yeah, you got to shoot that, don't you, Hack?
You got to make him foul you. You got to force the play there.
Williams open
swing
over
it,
here.
swing it.
Looks inside, back to Nockey. Williams in the corner. Has Gamber.
They're in the 1-2-2. They bring the baseline man out. They don't drop their top man all the way down either, like Carbondale. When the ball goes to the corner, the top man only goes down to about where the old dotted line used to be.
Williams from way downtown.
That's downtown.
No good, and it goes up and over the backboard, and it'll be Granite City ball.
Number 10, their little point guard, looks like he moves pretty well out there. He's matched up with John and a man.
Zach May was 5 out of 10 last night.
Little sophomore.
Off from three-point land against Effingham. He looked like he's got a brace on that left knee.
Right,
It looked like it might have gone out on him
I
a
sure
little
thought
bit.
it started to give out on him.
Pistorius. Back to May. Throws it up. No good. Long rebound to Pistorius.
There's a stick back. We can't have that.
Oh, we got to contest that.
Right.
We just backed away.
That was one of the items we talked about, getting on the glass.
2-2. 6:22 remaining.
Swing it.
Williams from three. Yes.
He took a run at him. May took a run. Oh, Williams got nailed. He flat caught one from 41 right in the chops after he got nailed by May on the shot.
My goodness.
I mean, he put the flipper right on him after he got nailed on the three-point shot. May ran past him and hit him on the elbow. That'll check your dentures.
Hope he's not bleeding. He'll have to come out if they spot any blood.
If it is, it's on the interior of his mouth. Just don't open it. Go right at him.
Down low, kicks
Step
it back
up.
out to Williams, fakes, drives.
He stepped out of bounds.
Well,
good seal there by Brewer. He sealed it off, but Scott did a good job, and so did Chris Morgan. By when he stopped in the baseline, they came down the alley looking for the ball, which we're going to score off that. Rams in the full court man.
I think Doug got the word that Effingham's pressure
hurt him a little bit, right?
City last night, so we're going to see a little pressure from the Mount Vernon defense. Their guards are a little suspect.
Granite's 10-7, but that's not a.
Tyndall, yes.
Whew, bring rain. That's not a record where you can take for granted because of who they play in that conference. Right. Then they go over to play the McClures and the Pattonvilles and those people in the suburbs. We got to get that shot.
Nockey fakes up, takes a 16-footer.
Good job, John.
John Nockey gives the Mount Vernon Rams a 7-4 lead. 5:20 remaining, first period.
I think he got away with a walk there, Brewer did. What they list number 12 at in there as size-wise?
6 foot even, senior. Tim Wallace. Foul on.
Got Morgan on a foul.
Chris Morgan.
Scott Jones on the call, and Rob, I'm going to find out by the half who the other one is. I see right down below us here, we got Billy Bullard, little Billy.
Right.
Yeah, I think our captain Bill, captain of the team, he's got a shot of little Billy down there, and he's orange. Resplendent with his hat on backwards.
He's a fashionable young man.
Got to seal the baseline. Good job, Scott.
Makes a move.
That's a good hook, too. He got him on the travel, but he also had the flipper out on the hook.
He was going to the hole, though. 2 fouls on Granite City, 1 on Mount Vernon.
So I look around here, some of the Orphan fans cleared out, but the majority stayed.
Wonder who they'll cheer for. Morgan from 6 feet, no good. Tip
Get it down, Scott.
Scott Gamber.
Rebounding's desire and hustle, and that young man's got it, I'm going to tell you.
9-4 Mount Vernon. 4.5 minutes left.
My jaw's still sore after watching Williams get hit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all that food you were eating down in the hospitality room.
Hey, well, wife said she didn't have time to make dinner tonight. She said, go up there and eat on Cavaletto.
Foul called on Scott Gamber.
I'd put their hospitality room up against any in the state. And I've been around some hospitality rooms.
Yeah, I bet you have. Coleon Hawkins checks into the Mount Vernon lineup, replaces Chris Morgan.
Rams are going to man the inbounds play.
That foul on Gamber was his first.
Let's see if they go to the big guy, Tenda, with Coleon matched up on him.
Well, the bad news is we'll have the overhang in the second half. But,
oh, shove off. May got away with one, didn't he?
Sure did. Pistorius inside to Tyndall, backs Coleon in, shot no good, tipped by Coleon, recovered
good job,
by Naki.
good job. I'll tell you what, Granite City likes to play physical. They bumping some bodies.
Naki from three.
Get it.
Short.
Follow it. We weren't set. We were in nothing there. I'm sure Doug's not happy with the quick shot. Old Johnny Van B over here. He's been at the Granite City program forever. I think he's a Granite City native. Rams manning again.
Wallace on top, guarded by Kyle McClure. Brewer looks inside.
Boy, is he big.
Tyndall from 16 feet. Yes.
You look at Brewer and you know Andy Bennis and Alan Bennis are that size bringing that fastball to you.
I hope we don't have to face him in postseason with Gil Bernard's baseball Rams.
9-6 Rams, 3:30 to go. Swing it, swing it.
Got to really move that ball against the zone.
We're not doing a real strong job of moving it quick.
Skip pass, Kyle from three. Yes.
We moved it pretty quick there. Maybe I got us on the schneid, or off the schneid rather.
Good call, Hack.
You got to move it quick, and that was a good inside and out. Pass it back out.
Brewer takes it into Gamber, short. Coleon Hawkins on the rebound.
Brewer's big, strong, but he's shown me one thing. He is not a real good shooter.
Reverse.
Good job. Called it on Gamber?
Foul on
or out
Gamber.
of bounds on Gamber. Which was it here? Let's see.
Called a foul. Here comes James Wilson. Reed Backus also coming into the Mount Vernon lineup. I thought Kent was fouled when he reversed. I thought he was hammered there. His body control was so good that maybe the referee thought he avoided the contact.
We'll see how big James matches up there with Tyndall.
Real Reed was right there. Almost got the traveling call out of
Reed
May.
is really giving us a good lift, Rob.
Wallace. Good defense by Wilson.
James gets his hand on that ball. Wallace and Williams matched up out front. They got the mismatch they wanted. They got Reed out there on 22.
Good help by James Wilson, but Tyndall still throws it off glass.
That's it. Bring it around. We got a small lineup in there right now.
Yes, we do.
Oh, come on. Take care of the ball. Woo.
Little lackadaisical. Coleon down on the baseline. Skip pass to Reed. Over to Kent Williams from three. No good. John Naki chases it down in the corner.
John chased it down, but we had some other people who didn't chase it down.
I think the replay will show that.
Yes, sir.
Morgan replaces Hawkins. Naki set to inbound. Backus out on top.
See how flat they play that zone? When we put Backus out front, good job, James. There's a good ball fake. Good up and down fake.
Rams working around the perimeter.
Move the ball, move your body. Step up, pass and step up.
Inside to Morgan, turns.
There it is right there for John.
Naki from three. Yes.
Good job.
Nice assist to Chris Morgan.
Inside out, and I've just seen Nelson McAtee's right down here behind Johnny Van B. He and High Pocket, so down there together.
Ah, that looks like him, but that's not him.
Where?
In the orange T-shirt.
Who is that?
I don't know. That's not my boy.
Isn't that him?
May with a nice elbow.
High Pockets is up again.
They're posting up Naki. Good strip by Wilson, but he's going to be flagged with a foul. Not too sure about that.
Some of the Orphan players going by are resplendent in their red blazers. I like that. We used to have the old black and orange blazers up at Altamont. Now, they weren't polka dots either.
Hey, back
Pancoast always told me they were polka dots.
Back when my brother played, they had these orange blazers, like Lou's orange blazer.
Oh, yes, yeah. Delbert's clothing store in downtown Arthur. Little plug for them.
May makes his first free throw. It's 15-9. Second free throw also good. 15-10. 1:20 remaining, first period.
Naki brings it up.
They keep switching the top point man from the big man to the little man on the point, depending upon. Good job now, James. You're going to have to shoot that shot to keep him honest.
I agree. Pistorius all over Naki.
John worked him for that call. John worked that call. I mean, he was all over him, but John was making sure that Scott knew, and that's what you got to do.
Well, I think he was poking John pretty good.
He was getting him that rib shot and then grabbing that jersey. Doing that old Steve Lanner, Illinois trick. Grab him by the jersey and pull him on top. It's a charge.
Rams with a 5-point lead. Inside 1 minute left in this first period.
Well, there he was.
Kicks it out to Kyle from 3.
Bus time.
Yes.
That's what we got to have.
Kyle McClure gives the Mount Vernon Rams an 8-point lead.
Young Randall Martin told me they had war in the family because Kyle's going against his cousin's team. She's a cheerleader at Granite City. And Kyle, Cheryl and Mike's son, going against his cousin's team from Granite. So they said they had war in the family.
That foul on James Wilson is his second. 16 fouls on Mount Vernon, 2 on the Granite City Warriors.
Good job, good job.
Brewer drives.
He walked.
I didn't think they were going to call it.
Didn't either. Tell you what, he's got a big stride. He pushes off that rubber 90 feet away from you. Or 60 feet 6 inches away from you, he can bring it.
I bet he looks like he's right on top of it.
Yeah, when he releases, when that ball releases, the bat's up, what's on the bat. See if we're going to go for one here with 20 seconds, 18-10 Rams.
Naki guarded by Pistorius out on top, gets it over to Kyle McClure.
Make mention here earlier how they pressure out front. They put the big man on the point whenever John's out there running it. They put the little man
Morgan
out there.
From 3.
Get
yes,
it.
Chris Morgan. Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
21-10 Rams, Rob.
That's the score. 21-10 at the end of the first period, and we'll be right back. 21-10 at the end of the first period, and we'll be back after these messages.
Sounds brutal. We got John already. No. I think they get him now.
The Rowdy Rams down there. Chaos Corner has gone 21 miles north. Michael Blakemore down there with a big crew.
That's a crew down there. Captain of the ship's probably Billy.
My boys. That's my boys.
Pretty splendid in their outfits they are.
Morgan's three-pointer got that lead to double digits, sending a lot of those Centralia fans home. If it was close, I'm sure they'd stick around here and cheer for the Warriors, but they're going to head on home and see if they can catch a little 20-20.
Oh, boy, what a clown.
May inbounds to Brewer.
20-20.
Wallace on top, guarded by McClure. Pistorius finds Brewer from 17 feet, and he drains it.
Got to get out there and get a hand up on him. James, that's the first time, though, so you're going to make him prove himself.
Their big kids have exhibited some nice shooting ability here in the early going. Tyndall with a couple of high arcing. Naki from 3.
Good
yes!
job, John.
John Naki. 24-12. Tough job. Didn't think they were going to get it in there for a second, Hack.
Stay low. Stay low on him. That's it.
May, a good little point guard for a sophomore. He's not a very physical kid. Wilson.
Get on the floor for it. Get on the floor for it. Get on the floor.
Kent got a breakaway.
Oh, that's a foul. We got away with one.
Yeah, Morgan.
We got away with one. We definitely got away with one.
Kent thought about throwing
Venice is
down
picking
the
up.
dunk. We're going to get a timeout right here.
Van B wants a TO.
They're going to call a foul, though, first, aren't they?
I don't think so.
Nope. They're going to call that timeout.
Johnny Van B wanted a TO there. The 26-12. During the first game, I just noticed good to see Kenny Dillingham and his crew back down there at Rex Radio.
Yeah, that is
sure good
nice.
to have him back.
they're back on board. Of course, in this game, Kurt Strothman and Dave Farley bringing it to you on WMIX.
Old Dilly did a pretty good job when he was coaching those Odin Eagles, I'm going to tell you. He had the big kids.
Had some good teams there.
Oh, yeah, excellent teams. We go back a long way. When I was at O'Fallon, Kenny was at Odin. That's back in the late 60s. We're aging ourselves, Kenny and I are, but I guess that beats the alternative.
Into the Granite City lineup. That's the kid that started last night, number 23.
Goodwin? Is that it?
Yeah, Janelle Goodwin, a 6-foot senior. Wallace, no good.
Box out.
Kyle McClure with a rebound. He pushes it up court.
Run the alley here, Scott.
Williams down
there
to the Gamber.
Boom time.
Puts a little move. Kyle from 3. Yes.
That's 9. He's got 3 trifectas, if I think.
Hack, you said it earlier. We're working that offense from inside out.
We don't have our inside games. Everybody knows we're not strong inside. We're mid inside with Scott. We can post him up a little bit, but you can't rely on it. We're taking it in there and popping it right back
shot
up.
Rejected by McClure.
That's 3 rebounds for Big John. That's 3
this
rebounds.
Williams, he drives, he's hammered.
He got it.
And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's 3 rebounds for Big John already. He's Mr. Glue.
He's looking pretty good tonight. Hey, Hack, you know what? While we're shooting these free throws here, Kent Williams has 2 shots. That foul was Brewer's first. When we work that offense inside out, it reminds me of the old days when Lou was coaching Illinois and he had Mark Smith and Eddie Johnson.
Sure.
And they would work it inside against the zone to Mark Smith, and Mark Smith could deal from in there and find guys that were open.
Especially Eddie'd always spot up. That's before we ever had the 3-pointer.
Right.
Those guys would have made a living if they'd had the 3 in college.
Kent makes 1 out of 2. 30. Mount Vernon.
Good job on the steal.
6 minutes left in the first half. Mount Vernon.
Kyle's really into this tonight. Playing old cousin Hillary's team, I think Kyle's ready to go.
He's fired up tonight.
He sure is. There's
Inside
3.
out.
There's another one.
Gamber to Williams, no good. Gamber with the rebound.
Good rebound.
Back
Go it
to
again.
Williams.
Go it again. Don't be bashful.
Nice drive. Splits him. Can't get it to go. Tipped out to McClure. He's for fire from 3.
He's feeling it.
Yes, Kyle McClure.
That's 4 baskets, and I think that's 3 trifectas or possibly 4. He's going to get a steal. Kyle made the play go.
Oh, look at John Nockey ball handling. He
Take
drives
him to the whole rack.
He's hammered. He's going to go to the line.
He took it.
And this big crowd's on
They're
their
loving
feet
it.
here.
They're loving it. They're
oh,
loving
my
it.
goodness.
They're loving it.
That's that Mount Vernon hustle, that hard-nosed defense.
They're loving it. Johnny Van Bees wanting the TO.
He's going to get a full this time, Hack.
Johnny's got a full timeout. They're rocking the house.
Big Mount Vernon crowd up here at Salem's B.E. Gum Gym.
I've seen quite a few Centralia fans who are still here who actually applauded that play. You can't help but applaud good. I mean, if your opponent is whomever, you still got to applaud good play. And that was it. And I was proud to see that.
Hack, I'm going to let you take it here for a while if you got anything to say, because I'm going to have to shed a couple articles of clothing.
Make sure you start at the chest. Don't start at the bottom half. You'll scare me. Bill got us this new sweatshirt tonight. I got more Cablevision clothes with me tonight. I got a new sweatshirt, a new denim shirt, and I had my rugby shirt. Bill wouldn't let me wear it. He made me put the new one on.
Because it had the old logo.
Cablevision bikini mesh underwear.
You got that on? That's a fate worse than death.
You got it.
I don't know if you heard that. Rob was talking into my mic. That's a fate worse than death if you did hear it. I don't know if he said he had it on or Bill. That's really a fate worse than death.
I wouldn't know what I had on.
Yeah. John Nockey will shoot 2.
All right, Mr. Glue at the stripe.
First one's up and
Good job, John.
34-12. 5:27 left in the first half. Semifinal action from the Salem Invitational Tournament. Nockey makes them both. 35-12.
Here comes Kenneth Knox in for John.
Number 42. Nockey gets a big hand.
Sure should. Good D again.
Finds Brewer.
See, we've made them go to the secondary receiver on all the inbounds plays. Our guards are just denied, and they just bring Brewer down. Work on him, Scott. Tell you what, Brewer's quick. He might have stepped. Yep.
I was interested to see what they do coming out of this timeout, and they're going to try to pound it down low.
Yeah, they should. Well, Brewer's pretty active. Brewer's a good athlete, I think. Look at the feet on him.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill gets a shot at his feet. Number 50 Brewers. I don't know how big they are, but they're bigger than mine and Rob's together.
He's got some gunboats.
Kyle's really into this thing tonight, I'm going to tell you.
Foul on number 41, Tyndall.
I see Uncle Randall over there with John Paul Woodrome over there.
Yeah, I got a couple of my buddies in the house tonight, Jack Niffen and Bob Willis.
Yep.
A couple of longtime Mount Vernon Ram fans.
Swing it, swing it. Step up. See?
Kyle, thinking about it.
Step up.
Morgan.
Step up, Kyle. Kyle
nice
passed.
pass into Gamber, off glass.
Good job, no angle either. Kyle passed the ball to the corner and then step back. If you step up, he's even going to get a better shot.
Turnover. Wallace throws it out of bounds. He was looking for Tyndall to fill the lane. Pass was too far out in front.
The rule against the zone is pass and step up. Sometimes you can step back to get a better passing angle or a receiving angle. I like it when some of these fans are leaving, they get the air moving.
Oh, I tell you, tomorrow night, you might as well come in shorts and a t-shirt.
I think I'm going to wear my Cablevision golf shirt, my polo short sleeve golf shirt.
All right, fashion check there from Hack. You don't want to wear the same thing he does.
No, no.
Re-steal, assist.
Good job by Coleone. He went to the hole. Good job by Coleone. Laying it in, Chris Morgan.
With the left hand.
He loves that left hand.
He'll get bonus points.
I think we've got him convinced he's a lefty at times. I love it.
This lead is now blown out to 27 points, 39 to 12, and we've got Gamber hooked up down low.
I think he called that on the big guy Brewer.
Yeah,
that's a lot of weight to pull up.
That's 2 on Brewer. Both teams with, Mount Vernon with 5 team fouls, Granite with 6. 39-12, 4 minutes left, first half. Kenneth Knox out on front, gets it to Morgan. Back to Knox.
See, Granite's a zone team that doesn't press, so you know what kind of difficulty.
Coleone,
nice passing, nice passing. Sometimes you might say, well, overpassing. No, it's just good passing, and they play so well together, these kids do.
Scott got it up off glass, just couldn't get it to go.
Kenneth got a foul. The problem that Johnny Van Bee's got down there now is they don't press, they play zone only, and they're down 27 points. It's like we talked about earlier in the Edwardsville game. Exactly. I know you want to have more points at the end to win, but when you have to play behind all the time, as a team like Edwardsville does, they can't catch up. And then when you shoot it like they did.
Good analysis, Hack.
Little late call there.
That's exactly how the first semifinal game went earlier this evening.
I was talking. Go ahead,
Centralia getting out in front, just what you said. Centralia got out in front, and Edwardsville just not a good come from behind team.
I was talking to Coach Wilkinson, the volunteer coach over there, who used to be at Granite City forever. West Frankfort young man. Well, not so young, he's 55. But he made the comment Harris couldn't do anything because they didn't have an outside game.
He's just a kid at 55.
55, just like me.
Pistorius
without a doubt
misses the first shot.
Without a doubt.
That foul was on.
He's a good young man.
Coleone Hawkins' first foul. He misses them both. Gamber gets the rebound, and it's still 39-12. Kent gets it to Knox. Back to Kent. Fakes, drives into the paint.
Oh, got to come to the ball. Good job. Good job on their defense squeezing. I think they might have got a hand on it.
Yeah, they did.
That's what caused it to go off such a bad angle. That's what caused it to go to that bad angle.
Mount Vernon's going with Hawkins, Morgan, Nocky, Williams, Gamber. 4 juniors and 1 senior. Zach May.
He's just a sophomore. Don't reach. You can't reach.
Coleone not using his feet.
No.
Short.
Good job by Gamber on the glass.
Great box out. Kept Brewer off of it. Here comes John Nocky. Gets it to Gamber. Morgan from 3. Yes!
Fill it.
Chris Morgan.
We're warm tonight. It's like shooting those number 2 wash buckets, Coach Stewart used to call it.
Looks like
a good hustle.
Looks like the Bartlett game. This is how we played in the semifinals against Bartlett on New Year's Eve afternoon.
Good on the glass, good on the glass.
Tipped it out long. May gets it. Good one. Gets it down inside. Pistorius rejected by Gamber.
Good block by Scott. Pistorius puts a grab on him.
Gamber will shoot the 1-and-1. Pistorius is frustrated.
Tell you what, Rob, it is warm in here. James is getting ready to check in, but he's going to check in for the Beano.
Well, when you said it was warm, I thought of about 3 things, none of which I could say. So I appreciate you throwing me a line, but just couldn't work with it.
Well, I knew you weren't going to say, let's turn on the air conditioning. That was my first thing. I knew that was a definite. The rest of them I didn't want to touch.
I might have to go to the tanning bed, catch a few rays, and then wear some shorts up here tomorrow night.
I think you'd look good in those.
I'd hate to come in with my legs all white and pasty. You know, it might hurt me in several departments.
Yeah, a lot of departments.
Gamber with another free throw, and it's 44-12, and they've been stuck on 12 forever.
They've been on the Schneider. They've Schneidered that 12.
It was 18-10 at the break.
What am I going to do? When you work with Rob, you never know what you're going to get.
It's a thrill a minute.
It's a thrill a minute. The thrill in Manila.
Wallace gets it over the timeline.
Rams still in the man. We got Backus out there. A little screen and roll.
Wallace from way downtown. No good. Naki gets the rebound.
That's it, John. Take care of it. Take care of it. That's a good. Gets a good no call.
James. Backus almost double dribbled. Williams down low.
Swing it. Swing it. Swing it.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Little indecision. Little indecision there.
Oh, a lot of coaches in the house tonight, Hack.
Yeah.
We've seen Rich Herron from SIU
Talked to him
Carbondale.
earlier.
Last night, Rick Samuels from EIU was up.
Got old Shane down here, right here in front of us, and Coach Moss's daughter. He goes with Coach Moss's daughter. They sit right in front of us down to SIU at all the ball games.
44-12. May from 3. Yes. 44-15. Kyle looks inside to Strickland, who's into the lineup. Number 35, the big sophomore, Steve Strickland. Nice pass.
Get on the floor for it.
Strick's down there. He had the ball in May's shoe.
That was a tough pass. See, we didn't have very good spacing there. James was I think James made the pass, and he was too close to him. Plus, it was a bounce pass, and you can't make a bounce pass to a 6'7" guy.
That's a good point. Jeff Hacker on the analysis.
You know, the big guys just aren't used to going down and tying their shoes in the middle of a game.
Well, Strick did the right thing. He got down on the floor to get the jump ball. I guess you still call it a jump ball.
Alternate possession.
Naki open. Strickland out of bounds. No call.
I think Strick got away with one there, and Scott knows it. Scott's got a grin on his face down there.
Wilson hung up.
There's the old two-step shuffle.
Possession arrow in the favor of the red and black clad Granite City Warriors. Used to be 2 high schools over there. They're back to 1.
Mentioning about Shane Hawkins down here in front of us. He's the Missouri Valley Conference leader in threes. I don't mean at Southern. He's quite the gentleman, too, here. He's helping Coach Moss's daughter with her coach.
He can really fill it up. He led his Pinckneyville Panthers to the state title. I guess that would have been 94.
94. And the thing about Shane is he's really playing out of position. He's having to play the point, and he's got all those baskets. If they had a true point guard, and I was just talking to Rich out there, he'd have a lot more trifectas.
That's a good point. Jeff Hacker, he sees it all. Doesn't let anything get by. May's first one is good, 44-16. But no, Hack, I don't mean, I'm kidding around, but that's a good point.
No, definitely, because I've seen him play enough times with Fergus, got those season tickets that I've always mooch off of. And he can really get it done. He can really get done.
May makes both of them, 44-17. Goodwin fouls McClure.
109 to go.
He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
109 left, 44-17. What's that, Bill? I'm sorry.
Well, Bill's thinking that McClure has 5 or 6 threes already. I'm not sure.
I know he's got at least 4.
And
and I think the one was a deuce.
The Krober kid from Greenville last night set the tournament record
with 9.
Strickland tried to get it. Pistorius with the rebounds. Kyle makes 1 out of 2. 45-17, 1 minute left, first half. And the record was 7, set by Derek Landrus of Charleston High School.
Good, strong move.
Pistorius gets it to go.
He just muscled that in the basket.
Little three-quarter court pressure. Knox guarded by Goodwin. Gets it to McClure.
Kenneth gets some good PT last 2 nights out.
35 seconds. We'll hold it for one here, I'm sure.
That lineup that we got on the floor is pretty competitive.
Slick little pass into James Wilson.
We got good
James
job.
Thought they might have called a walk.
I thought James got away with a hook, too. He put the old NBA hook on him, but we'll take it.
But he got it
Count
up
it.
soft, and it's good for 2 points, and it's 47-19, 15 seconds left. Good pressure by Naki on their point guard, Zach May. They're looking inside to Pistorius. He's got no one to throw to. Goodwin puts up a shot, short. Out of bounds, going to be Mount Vernon ball with 1.1 remaining.
They're really at a rock and a hard place without having that, they can't pressure. I mean, they're going to put a little pressure out here, but they just don't pressure and turn it up.
Kenneth Knox from three-quarter court.
Oh, Kenneth Knox, the Baron.
All right, Hack, it was a good first half for the
Good
Mount
first
Vernon
half.
Rams.
47-19 Rams.
And we'll be back with some halftime analysis right after this.
We were raining threes there for a while.
Should we back up some more? Back up more? Back here at halftime, Mount Vernon enjoying a 28-point lead over the Granite City Warriors, and the three-point ball was good to us in that first half.
Definitely. We were raining threes. We like to shoot in the B Gum Gym, I think. And some of the guys who've been a little bit up and down with us, like Kyle tonight, he just went out there and jumped out there and jump-started us.
Oh, he's playing some great ball. We've got him for at least 4. He may have more three-pointers.
That's correct.
And Kent Williams and John Naki and Chris Morgan, all, and Gamber. I mean, who hasn't played well in this first half?
That's exactly right. And we got some good minutes from Coleon. We got some good minutes from Kenneth Knox. Strick come in and give us 3 or 4 minutes. I know Doug's going to try to rest people as much as he can. So whatever the spread is now, don't expect it to be the same, because we're going to rest people for tomorrow night's game also. I know we haven't won yet, but I think, according to my paycheck on the 20th, we'll probably win.
You bet the paycheck. That's my boy Hack.
Rich Herron just leaving the gym here. Rich has been up here with the coach from University of Missouri, Kansas City.
He's a lot of questions. What's going on with that SIU job? We could probably talk about that for an entire halftime.
Sure.
But we'll be back and see if Mount Vernon can maintain that halftime advantage, because the winner of this game will play the Orphans in Saturday night's championship. And we'll be back with the start of the third quarter right after this.
Thank you.
Me and Rich are like that. I could have got Rich on. Rich and I are like that.
Rich is a good man.
Rich loves me.
They tried that power play to run him out down there, and they didn't get it done.
You know what happened? You know what happened? I heard Chris does. Chris, Mark. He's like, you want that floor? You want my donation? I'm like, well, it should be. And it should be.
Second half started here, 47-19. They jump-started us here, Rob.
Yeah, what is that? They got to call up here and see if we're ready before they inbound that.
I know Bilkey just made it in from the truck.
Talked to my old buddy Scott Jones about that. Gamber drives.
Good job, Scott.
Beautiful. 49-19, 30-point bulge. And we've just started the second half.
I talked to my good friend at the halftime, Jerry McKecken from Granite City. He said we play the mercy rule in here.
Keep the clock running.
There's steps.
I thought he got away with it. Goodwin looks inside to Brewer.
My boys who I traveled here with told me if they give me the hiatus, I'm riding with you, Rob.
All right. Goodwin's rejected. Long to Kent Williams.
Don't get hurt.
Lays it up
and in. That's what you worry about. You just don't want to get hurt. And even if it's not intentional, you can still get hurt. By the way, the Orphans took off. I saw them. Talk to Rick a little bit.
John Nockey gets down on the floor. A late call.
Scott got the call.
That was a late call, but a good one nonetheless. Yeah, me and Jones were the same age, both class of 73. I played basketball against him and also golf.
Scott's a good man.
He made one of the luckiest shots in a high school golf match I think I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
But I don't want to talk about it because that's all he ever wants to talk about whenever I see it. 51-19. 6:50 left in the third period. Pistorius drives, cut off by Morgan. Gets a soft roll.
Chris did a good job cutting him off. He just got a good bounce on it.
Gamber down low. Gets it back to Williams. He launches from three. No good.
Look at this. I didn't think they were going to get it. I didn't think he was going to get there to get it, Brewer.
Brewer runs it down. Zach May guarded by John Nockey.
I can tell you one thing. Amongst the crowd, the only ones that are left are MV fans.
Yeah, the Centralia fans will be here in force, though. They follow their team real well.
Yes,
and Tyndall drains a very nice jump shot.
See, now he squared up and comes straight up out of the telephone booth on that.
Got a nice stroke, doesn't
Yes, he has. And he likes a high archer. We saw that earlier.
J. Paul Woodrum up here harass. Let's get some security up here. Let's get some security up here.
J. Paul Woodrum's trying to get Randall Teal Martin's attention over there.
Morgan gets it to Williams. He puts it off glass.
Good shot. We're working that baseline pretty good.
Good ball movement. Getting a good open shot. Nockey with a steal. He's going to go. Will he dunk? Oh, he lays it off
John
glass.
lays it up soft off the glass.
Another steal by Nockey. He's on fire.
I missed that one.
Gets it to Morgan from 15.
We're
Yes.
feeling it.
Get a TO, baby. You got to get a TO now. The Mount Vernon
Van
Rams.
B, Johnny Van B,
Look at
what's
big
that
crowd.
TO?
That big crowd's on their feet.
Tell you what, they get after it pretty hard. We get after it pretty hard, the Rams have. 22nd timeout by Johnny Van B.
John Nockey with two steals.
We're gonna have to find something to talk about this last quarter. I got these stats of the Centralia Edwardsville game. We may have to do some fill time here with Bill. We got 9 as a team. Our man Bill says down in the truck. Tell you what, he finds out more in the truck than we do up here in the gym.
It's amazing. Simply amazing.
9 trifectas for the Rams and 4 for McClure.
Mount Vernon goes with Nockey, Hawkins, Williams, Gamber, and McClure.
Good D by the Rams yet.
Down low to Brewer, back to Goodwin.
We got Hawkins back in the ball game now.
Goodwin not looking for his shot. May from 3. Short. Gamber with the rebound. Coleon pushes it up. Nockey on the wing. Gamber from 14 feet, no good. Pistorius rebounds.
Rams are going to have some substitutions coming in here. Backus and Knox.
Tyndall, yes. Pretty shot.
He's soft inside. See, the thing about Granite is they just can't come back.
Exactly.
I mean, you could talk about, well, they're not playing us even now either.
Well,
they do some things, but they just can't come back from a deficit because they can't pressure the ball. That might be one of our first unforced turnovers.
Yeah, I think you're right, Hack. Backus and Knox, and they replace Nockey and McClure. 4:28, third period. Mount Vernon 57, Granite City 25.
As I figure it, that's a 32-point spread.
Hey, your math is amazing. You've been going to those remedial classes with Pancoast, haven't you?
Well, I don't have my shoes on.
Oh,
I can count pretty good without my shoes on.
nice entry into Tyndall. Oh, gets away from him, puts up a 10-footer.
You see now what he did there, he recovered it. If he'd have dribbled it, it'd have been double.
Bad spacing.
Goodwin never did clear the lane.
Oh, they're rebounding. I think our guys might look tired.
Yeah, and I think there's good hustle. Good hustle all the way. Good hustle right over there to our man. Look who's got him. He's helping him up. The Bootster.
Booty Dotson.
Booty's not shooting for another 100 tonight, is he?
No, he'd like to, though. He's money. Goodwin, guarded by Backus.
He's money in the bank, Booty.
May, guarded by,
that's
nice entry pass.
Nice entry pass.
Pistorius scores on the fine assist from May.
Get the ball down there. There it is. I love that sideline break. I just love that sideline break.
Reed from 3, short.
Oh,
Williams flies in from the other side.
Did he take off?
Breakaway. Brewer dunks.
He
You're
didn't.
allowed to hang
Right.
when the guy's
He should have
underneath
never
you.
given him. He should have never given him the tech. No way. Johnny Van Bee's got a gripe. I know the game's out of hand, but there should have never been a tech on that. No way. He was protecting himself and Scott Gamber.
I think so. I'd be.
See, out officials call, so he had a good view, but he still should have never got the tech out of it. Nothing to be learned from that except frustration. Did Tyndall get that or Brewer?
Brewer.
He's got some hops.
Yeah, he threw it down.
I wonder if he played football for the Warriors.
He's big enough.
Jerry, did Brewer play football for you guys? Did Brewer play football for you guys?
Gamber makes the first free throw.
That's what Rob was saying.
Second one's up. Gets the crawl. 59-29. And on the hanging on the rim technical, Mount Vernon will have the ball out of bounds at midcourt. 30-point lead with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third period.
Scott Jones over here at the bench. I just talked to the AD at Granite and asked him if Brewer was a football player. He said no. He's the one that's the major league prospect. And I know my cousin Rich Hacker with San Diego has been on him hard. I've seen him at some tryout camps recently because I hear talking about some other people who were familiar with Babe Champion, who scouts for the White Sox, was filling me in on him a little bit at the half also.
Hey, that's half the fun of coming up here to these games.
Oh, yeah. You've been around as long as I have, 30-plus years. You know some people.
3 seconds called on Mount Vernon. Granite City ball out of bounds.
We don't want to get sloppy. Don't want to get sloppy.
Well,
we got 3:18 to go.
When you've got a big lead, sometimes that can happen.
That's easy to do.
Kyle with a big steal. We've got numbers. Kyle keeps it, stops, pops, off glass, won't go.
That baby was in the hole.
Brewer on the rebound. May pushes it up, gets it to Goodwin. From 3, no good. Kyle and Pistorius. Here comes Goodwin, drives, tipped away. There's going to be a foul. See if they allow him a 2-shot foul, or they might say he was still on the ground. No, they're going to shoot 2 here. That foul on Kyle McClure was his second.
We got 2:55 to go, and the clock's not moving.
Yeah, we like to keep it moving when you've got that big lead.
What you call an L&N, long night. Bill's checking his watch over there.
First free throw good. 59-30.
I see where Ty Moss had, am I correct on here? He attempted 16 free throws. He was 14 of 16 at the foul line. I'm going to have to get my specs out here and look that over.
Looks like he was 16 out of 16.
See, I'm sorry, right, I got my glasses on. Good job, Rob. 16 out of 16.
Wilson.
Get rid of it, James. Get rid of it.
He splits the triple team. Goodwin tells Jones that he was elbowed. Jones gives Goodwin a long look. I don't think Scott wants to hear a lot of back talk.
No, not in this kind of game.
In a 28-point game.
Real quick rundown on that game. Moss had 22, Murray had 16, Sharp had 12, and Ty was 16 out of 16 at the stripe. It doesn't get much better than that.
Centralia put on a clinic against the undefeated and 12th-ranked Edwardsville Tigers. That'll give us an opportunity to move up if we can win tomorrow night. Hawkins back to Knox. We're just going to run some clock here, it looks like. We're patient.
Sure
Williams
does.
from 15. Wilson from 15.
I like that when he does that. See, he's got good form. He goes straight up. He gets good elevation. Nice release on it. Pulls the shade on the window curtain.
Big James Wilson scores. Mount Vernon reestablishes a 20-point margin. Ball
James
knocked
on a
away
loose
by
ball.
Coleone. They're going to call the charge there.
And I'm not so sure about that. In a tight game, we might have said something on that one. Looks like we got young Hawkins checking into the ball game. Stat-wise, that first game, Centralia shot 55%, and Edwardsville shot 38%.
That's the tail of the tape right there.
Exactly.
Gennaro Hawkins replaces Kyle McClure. And into the Granite City lineup, number 30, Mike Simpson, a 6'3" junior, replaces Brewer. May, toe on the line, gets it to go. That's a two-pointer. 61-33. Just about a minute and a half remaining in the third period.
Harris, the big kid that's going to Marquette, had 8 points for the Edwardsville Tigers in that ball game.
Poor pass by Hawkins, stolen. May pushes it up.
Good job by Hawkins.
Gennaro played some good D.
Good job by Gennaro sealing it off.
Pistorius threw it in over the top. 61-35.
Kenneth Knox bringing the ball down for the Rams. 1:16 to go.
Still in that zone.
Where are they going? I mean, they can't go anywhere else.
Working around the perimeter, look inside.
Do we have a small lineup
Skip
in there?
pass to Hawkins.
Good block, good block.
Blocking foul called on Zach May.
Is that a small lineup that we got? 4 guards? Of course, Coleon plays more than a guard. And Big James.
That's a good point there, Hack. We've gone small here.
Well, everybody's getting a little work in tonight. Get your legs back for tomorrow night. I think we'll see a plethora of players in that last quarter.
Coleon's just not into it. That pass stolen by Pistorius, and here comes Strickland. I'm going to bet that 45.
I'm going to bet with you.
Shot up, no good. Hawkins gets that rebound. Fakes Wallace. I guess you'd call that a ball fake. Stolen again from Hawkins. Wallace over the timeline. 26 seconds remaining in the third period. Lazy
Don't reach, Kenneth.
Kenneth Knox.
Coleon knows he's on his way out.
Wondering if Kenneth might getting some extended minutes, starting to show the effects of the layoff.
Probably will. His legs
might be a little out of shape. Pistorius inbounds to Simpson. You know, back when I was in Decatur, there was a big Pistorius kid that played for Milliken.
There was, yes.
He was old enough to have a son.
I remember that.
I think his name was Dave Pistorius. Bad pass.
Good hustle, good hustle. James goes to the turf.
James gets the fumble recovery, but it'll be Granite City ball, possession arrow. 61-35 with 6 seconds left. Third period. Inbound. Pistorius, long pass. Wallace is going to take it up from 15.
I'm going to tell you what, that's quite an inbounds play.
I like that.
That was by design.
And at the end of the third period, Mount Vernon 61, Granite City 35, and we'll be right back. Reed Backus will inbound to start the fourth period. Gets it to Kenny Knox.
See Ryan Meyer heading down this way. Ryan had a good week down at Rend Lake.
He certainly did. He's come back from that ankle sprain, playing some good basketball.
See young Lyday down there. Here comes Mr. Meyer by. He's laying a good hand on me.
Good to see you. Kenneth Knox with a wild pass, turnover. I tell you, can't be slopping the ball around like that. Those are bad habits.
And they're hard to break in a game like this. They pull you down to their level.
Number 21 for Granite City, Brian Kamidulski.
Number 30 is a new
senior.
one in there.
Yeah, I got him earlier, Simpson.
I'm telling you what, he hadn't worked up a sweat on those sneakers.
That pass was tipped.
Tell you what, Billy Bullard.
They're going to talk about
Little
it.
Billy, I think, got that one.
I think Scott's going to tell him that was tipped. It'll be red ball.
I think our man Bill got a shot at little Billy Bullard down there getting that loose ball.
Good hustle.
Good hustle by Bill Bullard. He used to be with us, didn't he?
Yeah, he was my road cameraman last year when we started doing the away games.
Is there room in the truck?
Oh yeah. Also number 20, Steve Graham, 6-foot senior. They've got that might be their pressing lineup they've got in there now.
Well, I think Johnny Van Bee's done the right thing.
Shot up, tipped.
You know,
Strickland gets it to Knox. We've got some numbers. He pushes it up the right side.
the real kicker on this game will be the third place game tomorrow when Granite looks at Edwardsville and says, why didn't we stay home and play 4 miles from each other?
That's true. Knox reverses.
Good job by the Kenneth.
That's pretty. That's a pretty move.
Yeah, they'll be 4 to 6 miles apart. They're going to drive over here with 50 fans and 2 school buses. They come together.
And let's see. Brian Kamidolski drains a 3, makes it 63-38.
Frericks, my man, getting ready to check in.
All right. Jeremy Frericks, number 53.
My man.
He's a 6'6" junior.
Maybe he'll throw one down for us tonight.
James Wilson gets a nice hand from this partisan Mount Vernon crowd. Strickland inbounds. Knox over to Backus. Gennaro on the baseline. Inside to Strickland.
Good job of that left hand.
Very
Good
nice.
job. What I like about Strick, and we've talked about it before, he puts it on the floor and goes to the basket. Now, when he gets stronger, can even face better, he is going to be a ton. It wants a help side, help side. Good job.
Help.
See, they cleared that out. Good job, Gennaro.
Steal by Gennaro Hawkins up to Knox. Knox from 3.
He's feeling.
No good. Strickland on the
Strick.
rebound.
There's Strick.
Takes it baseline.
Strick loves it. I'm telling you,
Steve
Strick
Strickland.
loves to go to the hole. He just loves to go to the hole.
Oh, they got a big kid getting ready to come in.
Jamal King's getting ready to come in for the Rams also. Look at Strick battling down there on the block.
Pistorius from 3, short, rebound.
See, Jeremy didn't box
Simpson,
out.
no good. He's fouled by Frericks.
My man Jeremy didn't get a box out. Looks like my boys are going to wait for me. They said they would. That's showing some loyalty waiting for me when they got a game like this, when they got other important things to do.
Hack's got quite a crew up there.
Yeah, we better.
Jim Yates, Charlie Wimberly, Dwayne Murphy, J.R. Kite, and Dave Ferguson.
And they're still here. They like to travel with me.
They got the big van. You guys probably got some soft drinks for the ride home, don't you? Simpson's first free throw is good.
Well, I don't know.
He makes them both.
We've run those guys in before, and they're doing a good job. They play hard in practice. I watched practice the other night.
67-40.
Corey will get in. We had him in the other night. Oh, nice pass.
Frericks
Oh,
throws one in.
I'm telling you what, we're throwing them, and you are right. We are throwing them in.
69-40. 5:10 remaining in this contest.
Larry Holt's getting ready to check in, too, and I really like Larry. Good seal. I love the way Scott lets him play. Scott's wanting to get out of here and go back to Green Grill for a burger.
Shot up, no good.
Good job,
Backus
Reed.
fights for the rebound.
Good job, Reed.
Possession arrow in the favor of Granite
Excellent.
City.
We don't have to mess around shooting any throws. Just take it out.
Larry Holt replaces Reed Backus. This is our big lineup now. Strickland, Frericks.
Just noticed down there. Excuse me, Rob. I'm sorry. Interrupting you here.
I was just running through the lineup there.
I look down on the bench down there. We got old Gus. He's kind of in charge right now, and he's got the Z-Man with him.
Shot thrown in by Mike Simpson. 69-42.
Good job, Gennaro.
Showed some athletic ability.
I thought he was going to flip it back to Strick.
He dribbles out on top, finds King in the corner.
Jamal's fine young man.
Gennaro,
right there it is, right to him.
Hole,
Bust time,
out,
bust time. Love it.
Can't get it to go. It was good sequence.
Little in and out though.
Holt kicked it out to King, couldn't get the 3.
Speaking of the Z-Man, he wins again last night at O'Fallon. He's 13 or 14-0. And I'll tell you what, he won the platter table tonight too in the hospitality room.
Oh.
He can devour. He can really eat, the Z-Man can.
Number 51, Scott Laird, a 6'2" senior.
Good job, Larry. Larry got through that pick.
That kid played football.
Yeah.
He puts up a shot over Strickland, rattles out. King on the rebound. He's going to back it out, slow it down, set the offense. Double team Strickland, hammered.
I hate that when those guys kick at the ball like that. Why don't they move their feet and get to the ball and get it? He kicked at the ball, a defensive player for Granite. If he just moves his feet, he can get the interception. It doesn't cost any more.
No, you gotta move your feet, or you'll be taking a seat.
That's right.
Gennaro Hawkins dribbles out front.
They're still in the 1-2-2 zone. Right there he is.
Holt kicks it to Hawkins. Shot long. Rebound.
Look at the Strick. Get off him, Strick. That's it. Look at Gus up there. Gus is getting him back. Gus has got that new fashioned plate tie on tonight again.
He's styling. No, Gennaro Hawkins, he's got a breakaway. Will he throw it down?
He threw it off the glass. That's what we want. We got 3:15 to go.
71-42. Mount Vernon coasting home with their 15th victory of the year. Hawkins pressuring on the perimeter. Simpson with a toe on the line. Short.
Oh,
Strickland shove.
Strick gets a shove. Well, if Strick gets a wide base, that wouldn't happen.
That's true.
Strick's got his feet together where I can shove him. He gets a wide base, and the guy won't shove him like that. Get your knees bent and box. Put it on the floor, Strick.
Skip pass to King. Down low to Frericks.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what.
Back to Strickland.
That's a big lineup out there.
Hawkins from three. No good. Holt with a big rebound.
Good job. Good job. That's a big. I'm going to tell you what. That's a big lineup. There's my man, the Ham, going.
All right.
Goes one of my better drivers that I had this year.
Shot no good. Rebounded by Simpson. He lays it off glass. Excuse me, that's Graham. 71-44. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Your boys are looking a little antsy up there, Hank.
I'm just getting ready to compliment them. There's two things I'm proud of. The Rams play tonight, and my boys waiting for me.
Frericks lays it up. A lot of contact, no foul.
The word I got, though, as soon as the buzzer goes, put the headset down and get out.
I had a feeling you might make a exit stage right pretty quick.
We got that pancake dinner tomorrow. We got to go back and pat out sausage and mix batter tonight yet.
I bet you guys will whip up some batter. Three-pointer. Drain. 71-47. Gennaro gets it back out to King. Puts up a 14-footer off glass. Won't go.
Get it there. There's my man.
Strickland kept it alive. Tipped
There's
it to
my man.
Briggs. And he went off glass, and it's 73-47.
We want Corey in there, though, and I'd hate to start that chant on the tube here. I know Doug's probably going to get him in there.
Well, you might want to get a 20 here just to get your subs in.
We don't have any more to put in.
Well, Corey and Kenneth are set to come in.
Oh, I see. There's Corey at the table.
Laird gets it to go.
I didn't see him at the table.
The big guy drops it in, makes it 73-49. I'd like to hold him under 50, but I guess it's a meaningless thing. We're inside 1 minute. Hawkins back to hold, around to King. Inside, beautiful assist. Jamal King to Gennaro Hawkins. He makes the layup, and he'll shoot the free throw to complete the three-point play.
I got to gather up on my wares tonight yet. I got more clothes up here, and I got my
did you get the right
I got my
size there?
polo. I don't know. I have to read it. I don't have my glasses on. I guess I'll have to wash that.
That's the shirt you wore
that's the
up
one I
here.
wore in here. Here comes my boys. Look at them.
Yeah.
They can't even give a guy 50 seconds. I'm going to stiff them. I'm going to make them stay to the finale.
Oh,
Go warm up. I'll tell Charlie to warm up the van and come pick me up.
Gennaro's free throw, no good. Holt with the rebound. Tries to get it back up, but he's in heavy traffic.
Rob,
right
here
there.
comes my boys. Charlie, just go start the van up, pick me up.
Corey McGee, number 31, into the lineup. See if we can get Corey a bucket. Three-pointer up, no good.
I want to get Corey a bucket bad. I know that. I know
25
Doug
seconds.
does, and so does Gus. We got to get Corey a shot.
That shot made by Kevin Elliott, 6-foot sophomore.
Here comes Jimmy Yates. I don't have to hurry. I'm 2 steps ahead of Jimmy.
Gennaro looks, puts up a 17-footer, won't go.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Play the string out.
We're inside 10 seconds.
Play the string out.
He looks low, finds this kid. Short. Frericks hammered on the rebound.
What I like is Scott's not going to call it anything.
Hack, thanks a lot. Get out of here,
Thank you,
bud.
and we need to thank my guys for waiting for us.
That's right. That's the crew.
See you tomorrow night, Rob.
All right.
Bill, thanks.
75-51, and I'll be back with head coach Doug Creel right after this.